Hello everyone, Absolutely Clean Window Washing coming to you here with a residential ice dam steaming job in Champlin, Minnesota. We're going to start the video down here on the ground talking a little bit about the machine and why we use gauges on our machine. So if you'd like to give us a call, here's our phone number, 612-919-4185. And so here in the back of our truck we have a steamer. This is a Whitco steamer. It is designed specifically for ice dam removal and ice dam removal only. So on our machine here we run both a pressure and a temperature gauge at all times. And the reason we do this is because we are highly against pressure washers, and this is one of the best ways to help people understand that this is not a pressure washer, it's a steamer. So in the front here we have a temperature gauge. We're running at 250 degrees, a little bit more. Steam is produced at 212 degrees. Really good, gentle steam for ice dams is produced right around 250. So most good ice dam companies run their machines right around the 250 degrees. In the back here, we have a pressure gauge. We're running right about 190 psi, real close to 200 psi. Pressure washers cannot be turned down generally under 1,000 psi, and that's very rare. Most pressure washers run right around 2,000 psi, which is way, way too much pressure on your roof. And a pressure washer can truly not run at temperatures greater than about 180 degrees. And again, steam is produced at 212. So a pressure washer is not truly able to produce steam, and it still pushes warm water with a lot of pressure on your roof. And pressure is bad news on any roof. You do not want a pressure washer on your roof. So look for a company that runs a very minimum of a temperature gauge on their machine. If they don't have at least a temperature gauge on their machine, don't let them on your roof. So here you can see how big that machine is. It takes up 80% of the back of the truck there. Over here I'm going to talk a little bit about the steaming wand. So a steamer gun here, it's kind of like a pressure washer gun, but it's not. It is never ever ever going to have a trigger on the gun that you squeeze to control the flow of water. There's never going to be a trigger here. If you see a trigger on a gun, it's a pressure washer, and you do not want to let them on your roof. Most companies run a tip like this. It's a pipe tip. It's hollow on the inside, permanently fastened to the gun with a elbow here and pipe thread. And basically that is the most common type of tip that you're going to see on a steamer. It should always look very similar to this. The other acceptable tip that you may see on a steamer is the fan tip. It's a piece of brass and it's designed for ice dam steaming. It'll have threads on the inside, and it is an acceptable tip to see on your roof. So if you do see a tip like this on a gun like this, it is acceptable. If you see a trigger or a colored plastic tip on the end of a gun, it's a pressure washer. Do not let them on your roof. Colored plastic tips can be any color under the rainbow. If they have a removable colored plastic tip on the end of their gun, it's a pressure washer, and you do not want to let them on your roof. And I cannot repeat that enough. A pressure washer will cut holes in your roof, and at the very minimum, if they're very, very careful, the very minimum they will do is wash a lot of the sand off your roof. And sand is placed on your roof for a reason, to protect it against hail damage and against the UV deterioration from the sun. So you do not want a pressure washer on your roof. And here's another shot of this side of the machine. So basically the water goes into the machine here and circulates through the machine in a circular pattern, gets heated up by the burner, and it comes out where the gauges are on the other side as steam. And it flows through the hoses up onto the roof. And I'm going to take you up onto the roof right now, and we're going to talk a little bit more about the steaming procedure, and we're going to show you a few of the techniques that we use. Bear with me one moment as I get safely up the ladder here. So this roof here had so much snow on it, it was unbelievable. It was just covered with snow. And the ice dams are very bad on this particular roof here. And so our standard procedure for ice dam steaming is always to start from the top of the roof down. So what we've done here is we've steamed the whole roof down to the ice dams. And as you can see on this side, the ice dams run all the way along the side of the house here and all the way along this side. And now we're just going to take a little walk down by the steamer here, and we're going to look at the steaming procedure. As you can see here, what we are doing is just melting underneath the ice dam and allowing it to be cut right free from the shingles. The steam tip can be placed right down on the shingles. It will not hurt your roof. It cannot cut through your roof. Once the water has been atomized and turned into steam, it can no longer cut through the roof like a pressure washer. So as you can see, the gun in his hand there has no trigger on it. He can take his hand right off the gun. He doesn't have to hold the trigger. The steam continues to flow out of the gun, and that's what you're looking for. Safe, gentle steam to remove the ice dams, and never a pressure washer. If you'd like your ice dams steamed, please give us a call at 612-919-4185. 612-919-4185, or you can also find us on the web at Absolutely Clean Window Washing. Thank you for watching this video, everyone, and I hope you have a beautiful day.